Presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Peter King. 3 American service members have been hurt in northern Iraq after a drone attack from Iranian-backed militia. The U.S. military has retaliated with its own strikes. Pentagon correspondent David Martin.
There have been more than 100 attacks in all, but this was the first time an American service member was seriously injured. And the president's national security advisor spent most of Christmas Day planning and executing the retaliation, which U.S. officials say likely killed a number of members of the Iranian-backed militias.
Ukraine says its military has damaged a Russian warship with an airstrike in Crimea, the BBC's James Waterhouse.
The landing ship was in the port town of Feodosia, but we don't know what the military significance of that might be yet. I think Russia's dominance has been slightly weakened over the past few months when we've seen successful Ukrainian missile strikes.
Ukraine says anti-aircraft fire destroyed 2 of its planes during the attack. A caravan of migrants is working its way toward the southern border, thousands spending last night sleeping on bare ground or patches of cardboard in southern Mexico. Here's CBS's Wendy Gillette.
About 8,000 migrants are estimated to be part of the group. They include citizens from Central America and the Caribbean. U.S. officials, including Secretary of State Antony Blinken, plan to visit Mexico Wednesday.
Christmas snow is turning into Boxing Day snow in the northern plains. Weather Channel meteorologist Mike Bettis.
The heaviest pockets of snow could bring another foot to a foot and a half, and particularly centered around South Dakota.
And the snow has shut down portions of Interstate 90 through South Dakota. A new COVID variant is making the rounds, and health officials are worried about exposure at holiday gatherings. Michael Osterholm heads the University of Minnesota's infectious disease unit.
There's evidence that it is actually causing an increased number of illnesses, and particularly even in some who have already had COVID before or may have been vaccinated before.
The new variant is blamed for almost half of all COVID cases in the U.S. MasterCard says holiday sales were up more than 3% from last year. And if you got a gift card, CBS's Carissa Lawson says make sure you know the rules for using it.
If you received a gift card this holiday season, you're in good company. Americans spent nearly $30 billion on them this year, according to the National Retail Federation. Federal law says you have at least 5 years to use those gift cards, though some states' laws require an even longer time period. And beware, some gift cards, like Visa and MasterCard cash cards, incur inactivity fees if they are not used within a year.
From Wall Street, S&P futures are up 6 1/4. This is CBS News.
You don't need a job platform, you need a hiring partner. Indeed lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews, all from one place. Start at Indeed.com/credits.
Hold on to your jingle bells. Pluto TV has all your holiday favorites for free. Enjoy Christmas classics like Scrooge with Bill Murray or Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. Plus, dive into festive channels like Holiday Movie Favorites by Lifetime or Hallmark Movies and more. Download the Pluto TV app on all your favorite devices and start streaming holiday favorites on live channels and on demand. With thousands of free movies and TV shows, Pluto TV is your home for the holidays. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
This year, wouldn't you like to stop feeling self-conscious about your receding hairline or thinning hair? Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow from New Nordic as an effective way to get thicker-looking hair. Hair Grow is backed by an exclusive U.S. patent and is clinically proven to promote more hair growth. Ask for Hair Grow at your local Walgreens or shop online at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com. That's new, N-O-R-D-I-C, USA.com. Amazon, or ask for Hair Grow at your local Walgreens.
Hello, I'm Neil Thornberry, CEO of TJ Regional Health. As we get closer to the end of the year, I would like to take this opportunity to wish you and your family a delightful season filled with good times, great friends, and lasting memories. From our healthcare family to yours, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a healthy and happy New Year.
Hey basketball fans, are you ready for a slam dunk of a season? This year, make the ultimate crossover move by switching to streaming. With the Glasgow EPB's Find My Bundle tool, you can find the best streaming service recommendations tailored just for you. Simply select your favorite channels, shows, and sports, and find the best streaming apps for all of your viewing needs. Ready to score big? Then head on over to GlasgowEPB.com/MyBundleTV today.
I pledge allegiance to the flag Welcome to Good Morning Live on WCLU 103.1 and AM 1490. Your home for local sports, news, information, and a whole lot of fun. Live from our studios in downtown Glasgow, it's Good Morning Live.
Well, welcome into the WCLU studios in downtown Glasgow and Good Morning Live. Of course, I'm your host this morning, Matthew Clark, stepping in for James Coates. And man, let me tell you, we have lots to get done in this 6 o'clock hour. And we'll take a look at KNN news, local obituaries. Of course, we'll have a look at your community calendar. A little bit later on in the hour, morning archives. Of course, you won't want to miss that with the legendary Henry Royce and Sam Terry. They'll take a look back at 100 years of history in the Barron County and surrounding areas. And of course, right before the top of the 7 o'clock hour, we'll give away a free pizza. Yes, you did hear that right, a free pizza from our friends at Little Caesars. Of course, but first we do, as we always, take a look at your birthdays and anniversaries. And not a lot of birthdays or anniversaries so far on the list, but still plenty of time to get all your birthdays and anniversaries to us. And of course, we'll kick it off with Barbara Jackson, who celebrates a big birthday on this December 26th. Michaela Ford also celebrating a birthday. And a very happy birthday to Sheila Steenbergen. Of course, today's good as gold person of the day is Miss Barbara Jackson. It is Barbara Jackson Day here at WCLU. And of course, if you see her out and about in the community throughout the day, give her a pat on the back. Let her know she's as good as gold from our friends at Little Taste of Texas. And of course, from us here at WCLU. And again, like I said, not a lot of birthdays or anniversaries this morning so far. But of course, that phone is always available, 270-651-9149, or you can give us a call toll free at 800-956-1023, and we'll make sure to get all your birthdays and anniversaries on the list. Of course, you can always head to our website, WCLUradio.com, to submit all your birthday, anniversary, and special event requests. The best way, I might add, to get all of your information to us, as it allows us to have all the right spelling, all the right pronunciation, and just gives us a better overall understanding of each person. Of course, we'll break here in just a second, take a look at your morning weather, and come back with some KNN news. Mostly cloudy skies today, Glasgow, with the high near 50 degrees. Later on tonight, increasing clouds in the area with the low near 34. It'll be mostly sunny on your Wednesday with a high near 53. On your Wednesday night, a 40% chance for showers, otherwise mostly cloudy skies with the low near 34. A look ahead at your Thursday, a 70% chance for showers, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 42. On your Thursday night, rain and snow showers in the area, otherwise mostly cloudy with a low near 30 degrees. Heading into your Friday, rain and snow in the area, otherwise partly sunny skies with a high near 43. It'll be partly cloudy on your Friday night with the low near 26 chilly degrees. Heading into the weekend on Saturday, sunshine in the area with a high near 46. And on your Saturday night, partly cloudy skies with the low near 28 degrees. Again today, Glasgow, mostly cloudy skies in the area with a high near 50 degrees with a west wind going 5 to 7 miles per hour. Yes, indeed it is, and your pressure currently sitting at 30.01, humidity at 92% so far. We did have a little bit rain in the last 24 hours. We're sitting at 0.6 of an inch. Visibility currently at 10 miles per hour, and your winds going 6 miles per hour in the northwest direction. Of course, your temperature is currently 50 degrees outside. And I do want to make note, if you head to our Facebook right now, we do have a wacky question of the day up, and we'll be taking a look at this a little bit later on in the 6 o'clock hour. What was your favorite Christmas present? Of course, Christmas just being yesterday, and we hope all of you all had a fantastic Christmas, of course, here from WCLU. Again, head to our Facebook and send us a comment, and we'll make sure to get those on the air a little bit later in the hour. Again, that was what was your favorite Christmas present? Stick with us. We have KNN News coming up, of course, local obituaries, and lots more in the 6 o'clock hour.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? A man age 50 non-tobacco user can obtain $500,000 of coverage for as little as $110 per month. Level rate for 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rate for 20 years. If you're a smoker, there are great rates available for you as well. Call Term Busters for a quote. 1-800-908-7636. You're probably paying more than you should. Call 1-800-908-7636. Remember, call Term Busters. 1-800-908-7636. Sample rate for preferred non-tobacco rate class. Exam required to qualify.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Kentucky State Police are searching for a person of interest connected to a shooting over the weekend. Police responded to a shooting in Knox County on Lynn Camp School Hollow Road to find 2 victims that were shot in a vehicle at a home. Both were flown to the University of Tennessee Medical Center for treatment. Police have issued a warrant for 39-year-old Donald Napier, who was a white male, 5 foot 10 inches tall, with brown hair and brown eyes. Norton health officials are advising residents of high levels of respiratory infections since Thanksgiving. The latest data from December 21st showed virus activity and hospitalizations have increased. Illnesses including RSV, COVID-19, and influenza are all very active within the Commonwealth. Health officials advise older people and children who are at higher risk and ask anyone feeling unwell to stay home or consider some sort of vaccination. 2 Louisville men have been sentenced for their roles in a string of armed carjackings from last year.
Fahad Al-Asawi and Mauricio Diaz stole or attempted to steal 5 vehicles from different victims, one of whom was 12 years old with threats of violence and while possessing a firearm. Diaz admitted to acting as a lookout for the carjackings, while Al-Asawi threatened the victims with violence. Al-Asawi was sentenced to 22 years in prison, while Diaz was sentenced to 17 years. Both were also ordered to pay thousands of dollars in restitution. Haley Hansen.
East Burnstead Fire and Rescue is monitoring a brush fire that broke out Christmas Eve. WKYT is reporting the fire in Cromer Ridge burned several acres of woods and rough terrain and required assistance to be extinguished. Federal Forest Service officials are keeping an eye on the area in case of further activity. I'm Taryn Johnson.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Paid actor portrayal.
I didn't see it coming. Life can be so unpredictable. After losing my dad, it made me think about my family if something were to happen to me. The mortgage, car payments, and all the other bills. Even things like our annual summer vacation would be out of reach. I had heard about life insurance through Ethos and how easy it was to get coverage. They were right. I knew it was time to stop putting it off and get life insurance right now. I got on my computer and went to ethoslife.com. In just 10 minutes, I was covered. And boom, family protected. Thanks to Ethos, my family won't have to worry about the bills if the unpredictable happens to me.
Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's GETETA.
Everybody wants to feel good about their pharmacy, but in the quest for good health, price does become a factor. In Glasgow, we have a pharmacy that has been able to combine customer service with the lowest possible price day in and day out. That pharmacy is Park Avenue Pharmacy. Ask your friends. They'll tell you that when comparing the price of prescription drugs time and time again, Park Avenue Pharmacy is the lowest price. And with full-time pharmacists and friendly faces you know, you should request the prescriptions be filled at Park Avenue Pharmacy. Park Avenue Pharmacy is located in the Park Avenue Shopping Center, easy to get to from anywhere. Phone 651-5156. You can get low prices and full service. Simply trust Park Avenue Pharmacy in Glasgow.
The original Glory Bound Quartet is back together again for a special free concert. Saturday, December 30th at the Plaza Theater in Glasgow. Tim Eaton, Linus Williams, Mike Rich, and Jeff Sneed will reunite to celebrate 41 years since the formation of the quartet. Don't miss this incredible night. The original Glory Bound Quartet reunion. Saturday, December 30th at Glasgow's Plaza Theater. Doors open at 5 with the concert at 6. Admission is free.
Most people will hesitate before planning a funeral in advance. The funeral? We'll arrange that when the time comes. But there's a lot to be said for advance planning. For one thing, you have the peace of mind of knowing that your arrangements have all been made. You can consider the options when your mind is clear, and you'll have the relief of knowing that your loved one will be well cared for. A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home, a celebration of love.
Taking a look at area funeral announcements for this Tuesday, December 26th. 89-year-old Charles Kelly Cooper Sr. of Glasgow passed away on Saturday at his residence. Mr. Cooper attended the Nazarene Church of Glasgow, was a Korean War veteran receiving the Purple Heart for wounds he sustained in the war, worked on golf carts, and was retired from the civil service. Mr. Cooper is survived by his wife of 55 years, Joy Elaine, his sons Charles Cooper Jr., Donald and Larry Cooper, daughters Melody Reed and Judy Jones, grandchildren Sabrina Watson, Jeremy, Bill, and Patty Cooper, Christy Kelly, Jennifer Clark, Mark Allen Reed Jr.,